And I'm afraid we're all too guilty sometimes of kind of hanging out right in our own little neighborhoods and not realizing that, like, right next door, there are so many things to do and so many treasures to experience and to see. Well, our friends from National City are here today, Mayor Ron Morrison and my good friend Jacqueline Reynoso, who is the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce down in National City. We did a nice event here, it's been a couple months ago now, I think, talking about all the businesses down there and so forth. I was just stunned to see how much activity is going on there, and I was embarrassed to have to admit that.
Well, we're kind of a well-kept secret that people are now starting to find out about.
Well, let's tell everybody more about what's going on. First off, redevelopment in National City.
Right.
Huge amounts of that going on right now.
Well, yeah, and particularly around the waterfront, because, I mean, in the past, our city kind of had a reputation of being a little bit of an eyesore, and a lot of that was because right along the freeway, near the waterfront, that's where all the manufacturing and industrial is at. So that's what everyone got to see. They didn't get to see the rest of the city.
Right.
Now we're working with the port, and been working for the last couple of years, to start doing a lot of redevelopment and work along that waterfront and change that image and change a lot of what people get to be involved with. We already put in a 4-star hotel, also 2 restaurants, and now a lot of amenities for both the public and the boaters at our 246 slip marina.
And this is a great place to go down and have a meal and relax and everything. And Jacqueline, I think you're so busy right now with all of these businesses that are just booming down there. And they're very anxious for the rest of San Diego and Southern California to know they're there.
Exactly. You know, and one of the things that people really don't know about is all of our historic sites and places.
Right.
National City has such a rich, vibrant history that people often don't get a chance to experience. And so if anybody, you know, just takes a look and comes and visits us, they'll find out all our little hidden treasures and what it is that we have to offer. You know, we're actually the second oldest city in the whole county of San Diego. We have, you know, rich history, including all our 100-year-old Victorian homes, Kimball Museum, Brick Row, which was built in the 1800s. We also have a rail car depot and a museum that commemorates the first train that actually came into San Diego, and so much more. We now have a new website that's up and running, which is called visitnationalcity.com, and that's a great way for people to find out all the interesting facts about National City, and also just to stay informed on all the great activity and events that are going on in and around National City as well.
That's right.
Yeah, folks, visit nationalcity.com. Just do yourself a favor. Just take a couple seconds and jump on there. And I think you'll find that maybe the next time you're thinking about a family outing or something, you find something to do there for the whole family. I know you're intensely proud of National City, but
very much.
You know, being the mayor of any city, though, is just a challenge. It's tough. Why National City?
Well, you know, if you take a look, you know, as Jacqueline was just saying, history comes alive there. That's one thing. But the main thing is the people. If you go to the dictionary and you look up community, right beside it, there should be a picture of the people of National City. You talk about people who pull together, make things happen, whatever it is. I mean, this is the most giving, loving people you have ever seen in your life that can come together as a community. And it's generation after generation.
Well, you know what? I found that when we were doing the dinner that I was involved with down there. When you see guys like Tony McCune, you know, I mean, a guy like that could have his business anywhere, and yet he is so entrenched and part of National City. He's a treasure.
Yeah. Exactly.
It really is.
And in the past, we've had, the Walton family. That's where they lived. That was their residence, and now they've turned it over and have a philanthropic enterprise there in the middle of the city going on. I mean, there is people from all over, and it's come there and find out and say, hey, this is a treasure that we just didn't know about, and make it their home, and people don't. And once again, it's well hidden secret.
Well, let's invite everybody out to an event then. Let's give them an example.
Yeah.
How about the mariachi event?
So National City has a rich Latino vibrant culture, and over the past 11 years we've actually hosted a Cinco de Mayo festival, but this year is the first year that we're celebrating the National City Cinco de Mayo Mariachi Festival and competition, and it's a great regional event. We have competitors from throughout all of Southern California, and it's family friendly, it's free for everyone to attend. There's a multitude of activity going on, and we actually have an event site for that, and it's mariachifest.com, and it's taking place this Saturday, April 27th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. over at Pepper Park, which is a beautiful scenic park right on the waterfront. So if we get the weather we did this weekend, it's just going to be a great day. Exactly.
Mayor Ron Morrison, Jacqueline Reynoso from the Chamber of Commerce, the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce, Thank you so much, and thanks for including me in your last event. I hope you'll include me down there
Oh,
again.
thank you
Every
for
time.
agreeing.
Every
Come on
time. We
back,
loved
come
having
on
you.
back.
It was a wonderful evening, and I look forward to many more with you down there.
Thank you,
All
Mark.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.